Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem Fates, and in this episode, oh my gosh, I maybe went a little bit overboard preparing, but yeah, here's Azama, guys. He's gotten a little bit stronger since the last episode. 29 strength, holy crud. And he's just gone like that. Yeah, I wasn't messing around. This is Azama's day to shine. Now that he is a Dread Fighter, he's gained access to Iron Will and also even Kneel. Pretty cool abilities, but really they pale in comparison to how much damage he's going to be doing with that katana of his. But yeah, as we were in the previous episode, we're still technically behind enemy lines. And in this episode, we're still trying to get through the Nohrian lands and Wolfskin Peak. Oh. Yeah, this I hope you got a beast killer coming to this next chapter. It's probably gonna be a good idea to grab one.
If I may.
My lord, I finished scouting the surrounding area.
Thank you.
Kaze, how does it look?
I'm afraid it's not good.
I don't believe the Nohrian army is aware of our precise location, but they have moved to block all possible routes to the castle. Even the back road and trails. They're being quite thorough. There are thousands of troops massing.
No.
Thousands? We're just a handful. Well, thank you, Kaze, for taking on such a difficult scouting mission.
Of course.
My lord, may I ask, how do you plan on proceeding? I don't see any way we could get around Nor's forces undetected. There's really no other route we can take?
No.
That's not entirely true.
Huh?
Oh, well, let's hear it. Doesn't look like we have any other option.
Listen.
Technically speaking, it is possible to reach Nor via Mount Garou. But however, Mount Garou is more commonly known as the Impassable Peak.
What?
How can you even suggest a thing, Lord Ryoma? We'd fare better against 10,000 Nohrian soldiers out in the open.
That's right.
I'm aware of the downside, and so is Nor. That must be why they're forcing us in that direction. Right. I didn't see any troops blocking the entrance to the peak, but this is surely intentional.
What do you think?
Gorin, this may be our best chance. Well, we can't just stay here. We're a small force, but we're powerful and nimble. I think we should take our chances with Garou.
Sure.
And it is agreed. Kaze, can you guide us to the best possible entry point?
Leave it to me.
Of course, my lord. First the eternal stairway. Now this? At least we don't have to worry about staying in condition with all this exercise. I'm afraid the physical demands of this peak aren't our only worry. How are you doing, Cohen? Do you need to take a break? No, I'm okay. It looks as though we've put some distance on the others. Perhaps we should give them a chance to catch up first.
I've got your back.
Good idea. I'll backtrack a bit and alert the leaders. Wait, someone else is here.
Huh?
Where? I don't see anyone.
Steel yourself.
Watch out, Corin! What are we dealing with, Ryoma? Another of Nor's monsters?
No.
These are Wolfskin, a tribe with shape-shifting abilities. They're the other hazard associated with crossing Mount Garou.
Hey.
What are you guys doing in our den? I'm sorry, who are you?
I'm Keaton, your superior.
And you can't have my fur. Got it? Some other humans came and tried to get my fur, and I collected their bones instead. The joke's on them. He does appear to have a collection of human bones.
I'm so sorry.
I think there's been a misunderstanding. We're not after your fur. We just want to pass through the area. We mean you no harm.
Don't do anything dumb.
Really? How can I trust you? My fur's pretty soft, you know. A lot of people want it.
Listen.
Please, believe me. We have no intention of fighting. Everyone, set down your weapons.
Yes.
I hope you know what you're doing, Corin. Yeah, you better be right about this.
All right.
There, you see? We're sorry about the trespassing, but we come in peace. We just like to pass through this area.
I see.
Alright. I think you're telling the truth. Let's let these humans through.
Thank you.
Keaton, we appreciate it.
What? What?
Some kind of explosion? Everyone get down! Look up there. What is that?
No.
Looks like dark energy. Same kind that exploded from my sword. Have we been set up by King Garou again?
If you die on me, I'll kill you.
This isn't funny, okay? Snap to it! Open your eyes, please! Not like this. Oh dear. You did this, didn't you? You were tricking us the whole time.
No.
That's not true. We had nothing to do with this.
Say goodbye.
Lies. You'll die for this. All of you. Lord Corrin, are you okay? Get out of my way. This is between me and him.
No.
Kaze! I don't think we can talk our way out of this one, Lord Corrin. We're going to sustain heavy losses if we don't fight back. I knew I shouldn't have trusted humans. None of you are leaving this place alive.
Quickly now.
Lord Corrin, we need to take action. One way or another. I guess we have no choice. Please, forgive us, Wolfskin. Dang it, man. Like, seriously. Everything was going totally fine with those negotiations. Corrin did this perfectly peacefully. No one was going to get hurt. And then just one of the Wolfskin just happened to step on a mine that just happened to be there. God damn, I don't even know if King Garou is responsible, but it's just really, really unlucky. But this is chapter 15. Unfortunately, we do have to fight the Wolfskin, and there are going to be some promoted units sprinkled throughout this map, and you need to be careful of them. These Wolfsanger are pretty darn tough, and they have very strong abilities like counter. Yeah, you do not want to deal with that at all. I highly recommend, if you have ranged units, to, well, use them when taking on the promoted ones. However, all the other tribalists are not really that deadly. However, their leader is actually pretty tough, being a level 6 promoted unit. Yeah, it's going to take some time to take him down, but this is our team for this chapter. Pretty standard. I did grind up Hana, Azama, who else did I really grind up? Also Rinka, but I'm not going to use her in this chapter, just because I want them to get promoted as quickly as possible, and we also got Hinoka here with the Beast Killer. These Wolfskin are technically beasts, so if you have that spear, I highly recommend you use it in this chapter. But with all that being said, it's pretty much time to begin. I hope we do this well. Oh gosh, I really do not want to lose any units, and as long as I can survive this first guy and Azama does not miss. Now you're going to see why the Dread Fighter is just so powerful. 48 damage if we hit both of these attacks. That is kind of crazy, and yeah, okay, I'm pretty sure he was going to hit him, but yes, they transform into werewolves, like giant werewolf abomination things. It's pretty darn scary, and we'll get another Master Seal. Awesome, so I don't have to spend any money. I'm cool with that. But we could, I don't know if I want to activate this Dragon Vein per se right now, but I'm going to bait a little bit with Caden, and then we're just going to position our army accordingly. The really only annoying portion of this battle is just the fact that I get... Some people like this and some people don't, but personally, I just do not like when I'm fighting for an entire chapter the same type of enemy. It's just personally one of my pet peeves. The Wolfskin do not have a weakness because their weapon of choice is the Beast Stone, and yeah, my transformation's a little bit stronger than yours, dude, and I feel kind of bad I'm not actually using the Dragon Stone for the majority of this, like, playthrough, but, I guess there's always a future Fire Emblem game I can rectify that. But I don't know, I just really like the Dragon Feint, and the Yato's just so stinking cool. But now that we have some movement, let's see. We could take on that Tribalist, but here's the issue. Actually, are these both unpromoted? Oh no, this one definitely is not. Alright. Or he is promoted, so I need to be careful of him. So he can potentially do 10 damage to me. For Hinoka, that's a lot of damage. So I need to be careful. I think I'm going to do this now. So the Dragon Vein for this chapter decreases all of the units' stats. Really, really nice to have. It's just the entire battlefield. For a couple of turns, they will have reduced stats. Really nice to have versus the boss of this chapter. And I think that might be enough. Oh, yeah, that'll definitely be. So assuming we hit the first attack, Hinoka should be able to take down most of these Worgen with her Beast Killer. Awesome. One hit KO. Not bad. The only issue with Hinoka that I can see is just the arrow units. And as long as you're playing it... Come on! One... God dang it. Whatever. It's not the end of the world. But as long as you have units that, like, can deal with bowmen, like mages, you should be fine. But the issue with Hoshido, in my opinion, is just the fact you only get like 3 mages, and I don't necessarily like that. But yeah, as our supports, really not gonna do a whole lot. I really just brought, you know, oh wait. Oh, this is an even turn. I was about to say, I'm 100% sure Caden cannot do extra damage to beasts because, well, he has also one, but yeah, that was pretty effective. I gotta say, Caden quickly becoming one of my favorite units in the game just because, yeah, he has no weakness. Which, I mean, at the same time, I guess, yeah, he has no strengths either, but still, he's pretty darn strong. And this is the issue with this chapter, in my opinion. It's just kind of slow because, really, you're just climbing up a mountain. It's gonna be slow. Literally, it's an uphill battle. And there's also, well, I guess there's not really too many units, but yeah, we cannot move for crap here. Holy crud. I'm gonna bait out that Wolfskin and keep Hinoka close by. Hopefully, we can now move Corn right here, and yeah, it's just, I don't know, I hate battles like this where it's like you're really confined to very little movement. There's a chapter way later in the game in one of the other paths that I'm just like, ugh, because you can only move like 2 to 3 steps at a time. It's just like, come on, man. This guy has a beast rune on him. Hopefully he does not, okay, he hit. And you get Felicia over to Caden ASAP then, but this item is an enhanced stone from the Beast Stone, and I want that on Caden because, let me show off it real quick. Skill, speed, defense, resistance, dodge, all changed. Enables a tougher beast form. Arguably better than my current one, however, it's one of those things that's heavily debatable, and, yeah, I'm just gonna knock you out with Hinoka. Why the heck not? Let's hope she hits both. The issue is, hit ratio, not amazing. And we need both hits of the Beast Killer to KO. 8, alright, fine. Perfect. I sounded I found like, fine, whatever, 2 hits, okay. Very odd from Mabel. Get a secret book. Oh my gosh, they're literally just chucking items at you. And I was trying to describe to my friend what makes Hoshido necessarily easier than all other Fire Emblem games. And it's really just the fact that you're never going to be in a scenario where you don't have something that you need. Take, for example, the previous chapter. Benny gave us the spear that is basically the bane of every unit in this chapter. That is pretty much Hoshido in a nutshell, and I mean, I guess some people are fine with that. Personally, I like difficulty in my games too, especially Fire Emblem, but I don't like artificial difficulty. This is like an artificial decrease of difficulty, if that makes any sense. I mean, it is true that not everyone is going to be smart enough to use the item that they gave you in the previous chapter to beat all these guys, because it may not occur to them like, oh, wow, these guys are beasts. How did I not even think of that? And they may feel smart about that, but at the same time, I don't like it when a game just gives you the solution to a puzzle, if that makes any sense. And I really want to show off Azama's other attack animations, but for right now, he is just a really strong ranged attacker, assuming he hits both hits. And oh my god, we're actually getting really lucky with these hit ratios. I did not even notice. Holy crud. All right. Am I going to get counterattacked if I go for this one? Oh, most definitely. I think I'll pass on that. Just get a little bit of healing since I'm next to Azama. And then we really need to station some units inside of these fortresses. ASAP, because, yeah, there's going to be some reinforcements, and I'm not a fan of those if you haven't figured it out. I want to get Azura to activate this Dragon Vein too, but for the time being, Caden, you're all healed up. You can take a couple of hits from inside the fortress. And so far, we're doing fine. Climbing the mountain ever so steadily. It's a work in progress, and 1 damage. 1 damage. Bring it. Oh, well, he did. Crud. Wait, did she actually debuff him because he's Nohrian? I don't think he's necessarily a Nohrian. Oh, no, that's just her seal thing. Okay, I was about to say, because I guess technically these guys are Nohrian, but I mean, I wouldn't count Caden as a, you know, Hoshiden or anything, even though he has a Hoshiden unit. Can Hana take this guy on? I gave Hana so many... Well, I know what attack I'm using. That was pretty easy. Oh my gosh. Well, you guys have been waiting for this, I guess. Oh. God damn. I've never seen... It's just so wobbly, dude.
Of course.
Well, it's a good thing you sheathed your radish, Han. God dang, that was the funniest crud in the world. Alright. Not really, but you know what? I was not expecting that. Get in there with some heals. Bloom Festival coming out. Why the heck not? Top off Corrin. It is true, I should probably give Corrin a staff too, or staff. So yeah, they're called rods, I think, in Hoshido and staves in Birthright. I don't know. It's hard for me to get used to saying that for whatever reason. I'm going to equip a steel katana and just put Azama right there. We're just going to keep a couple of units here for the time being and just try and make these beasts come to us. There's really no reason that I can think of that we'd want them to, like, there's no reason we should climb up the hill to fight them when they could very easily just come back down and beat us, you know? There's no point in that. And why is Corrin not doubling? And God, well, here comes the reinforcements I was talking about. At least I can take them down really easily, thanks to my radish. Actually, my radish kind of sucks. You can attack from range with her sword that I gave her. So this is the Kodachi. We've got this since the Ninja Village episode. I've never shown it off, though. It's okay. It's decent for attack stance, but as far as the abilities go, it's basically just kind of a weaker javelin. Let me think. I'm not liking that hit ratio, but if Oboro can do it, that'd be great. Really, we're only taking 1 damage if we do get hit. It's not the end of the world, yeah. Very small risk there. What I'm trying to do here is get some of my weaker units, like her, to take on the promoted units, but at the same time, I don't want to stink and die, so whatever, Dragon Vein time, whee! I really should have brought Sakura for this fight, but it's going to debuff everybody else, and come to think of it, I should have done that at the start, but whatever. Hopefully that will last long enough so I can take out the boss, and there is one over here, but that's kind of really far away, so unless Hinoka wants to start working on that, I don't really know. I guess we have to finish off this guy. There's no reason not to. I'd prefer if Corrin could move up a bit and take someone else out, but it doesn't look like we have that luxury right now. The Hoshidan Noble, though, reaching level 2. Not bad. Okay, so let me... the issue is I really feel like I'm going to overextend. However, I really do need to take down that guy, and there's 2 Wolfsengner right next to each other. This is a bit tricky. That's not going to be enough. It's 99% hit ratio, but at the same time, it's still super risky. Man, this is kind of the difficult part, and I also need to take down these guys, but I think we should be okay, really. Like, Kaden can easily take those 2 out. This is a little bit risky of a play, but I think Azama, he's at the point in his life where he can totally take down these guys, no problem. 1 hit, 2 hit, awesome. So now, if he just gets backed up by Hinoka, he should be okay. Now we have reached level 20 with Azama.
Oh?
Kind of crazy how he goes from level 7 to 20 just in between episodes, but hey, that's what I decided to do. And okay, now we have a lot less to worry about. I think I'm just going to move here. I'm just really afraid of Hinoka's vulnerability right now, but yeah. Azama's level 20 now, but he's not going to promote because the DLC classes function a little bit differently than normal classes. And oh my god. Get out of here, dude. Maybe they don't like Azama, or maybe they're focusing Azama too because of his fox tail or whatever, but yeah. That's kind of the downside. There's no, like, visible change for them, but still, the Dread Fighter is just so stinking awesome. I just kind of don't get why they have, like, a fluffy tail. That's usually Caden's territory. But, yeah, Caden almost ready to promote, too. Holy crap. Oh, God. That's the boss. That's the boss, and now I'll take your life in exchange for my friends. Roar. Okay. Yeah, he's a red one, and he has a Beast Stone Plus, which is a little bit scary, but thankfully it's Setsuna's bad cooking, protecting Azama. And oh dang, the second hit, oh crud. That's kind of bad. Oh gosh, hopefully Azama can take down the... Azama is a monster! I didn't know he'd be this strong. What the... Okay, he missed. But still, I didn't know he'd be that powerful. My gosh, alright. This chapter got a lot easier. Hinoka is almost full healed now. Awesome. What do we want to do? I think it's pretty safe to assume that, yeah, she will have enough hit ratio It's a one-hit KO, Keaton, whatever. Get Michael Keaton out of here. Hopefully, we do not get the counterattack, though. If she misses, we are screwed. Okay. Nice. It was a big gamble, but it worked out. And I'm really glad it did, and... Why'd you have to come here? Sorry, we were just traveling. Is you that or taking on 10,000 Nohrians? That probably would have been bad. Yeah, and I'm surprised. Gosh, what was I thinking? If I missed that, we would have lost. Actually, we wouldn't have lost. We just lost Hinoka, but still, that's pretty much losing. Holy crap. Okay, let's just get Azama. Come over here. It won't even take 2 shurikens to knock this guy out. Holy... Alright, I'm not gonna use Azama every chapter if he's going to be this strong. Holy crap. Oboro didn't get to do crap this chapter. Or Hana. It was okay, we'll get her to do something. It's round 2, baby. Radish Revenge! Just knock out this last, Wolfskin. Yeah, get out of here. Oh man, wow, her hit rate, or her dodge ratio is actually pretty high.
Help me grow stronger.
Get it? Grow stronger? She has a rat. God dang it. I cannot get enough of that. But yeah, there's just one more tribalist to knock out. I gotta say, I did not think this chapter would go so smoothly, but if you're at all struggling, just remember, always use the dragon veins. Their effects will easily turn the battle in your favor.
I'm so sorry.
We owe the Wolfskin an apology. As meaningless as they may believe it to be, we can't undo what happened here today. An apology may be in order, but we're not at fault here. Please, don't be too hard on yourself about all of this. I don't know. I'll never be able to fully forgive myself. I suppose it's just another burden I'll have to carry until the end.
It had to be done.
Perhaps it's a burden I can help you carry, my lord. I've always been by your side, especially at times like this.
Thank you.
Kaze, your words mean a lot to me.
What?
What's happening? I think it's a landslide. Watch out!
I won't allow it.
Kaze, you have to let go of me. We'll both fall if you don't.
I won't allow it.
Never. I won't let you die. I can't hold this much longer. Is that what I think it is? My lord, I'm going to try something. Please hold tight.
I'm glad you're safe.
Are you all right, Lord Korn? Yes, I think I am. Thanks to you. What was that? I don't know. I didn't know what would happen, but I'm afraid I didn't have many options. I can't say that I'm disappointed, but you should have let me go and saved yourself.
No.
Nonsense. If anything, I was prepared to sacrifice myself. Hoshido needs you, Lord Korn.
Thank you.
Are you all right?
I heard what sounded like another explosion.
Yes.
We're fine, Azura. Kaze managed to save us both. Oh, thank goodness. I must admit, I feared the worst. Even though we're out of danger for now, it would be wise to stay alert. Well, we've reached the summit. How are you doing, Korn? I'm still upset about what happened to the Wolfskin. Not to mention the fact that Kaze and I nearly just died.
Yes.
This clash with the Wolfskin is just another tragedy in a long line. Look, Korn. Can you see the sun breaking over the horizon? Yeah. I suppose I can.
Listen.
They say the sun never shines in Nor, but we can see that's not true. Perhaps it's small comfort, but I take this as a good omen. It is warm here. The same kind of warmth I felt walking to the streets of Hoshido. I hope someday, both Hoshido and Nor can share this kind of warmth.
That's right.
Anything is possible, Goran. And that is the end of Chapter 15. I'm still really bummed out we had to kill those Wolfskin, but I guess there's really no other way around it. But that last cutscene, if you did not have Kaze to rank A, he dies in that cutscene. I could show you the cutscene in which that occurs, but honestly, I like Kaze way too much to even try that. But yeah, that is a really unfortunate event if he's not A rank. But luckily for us, we did max that out in the previous episode. But yeah, we're even closer to King Garen's throne room in Castle Krakenberg. And in the next episode of Let's Play Fire Emblem Fates, we build up our support levels in preparation for the coming battles. So see you guys then. Bye.